Reading YouTube. So once again, we have another means that America has shown that you're not allowed to be black in public. In this particular case, it involves a swimming pool. It's not the first time that swimming pools have become a point of contention for white supremacists in America. After the Civil Rights Act of the 60s, there were still many pushbacks against opening up public school pools to allow black people to swim at them. In fact, I never remember seeing one image of a person, a manager of some pool of something, actually dumping bleach into the pool, thinking it would hurt people. It wouldn't. Sorry, the amount of bleach in that pool was diluted in seconds to being utterly and absolutely harmless. But if you splash someone directly, that could have been dangerous. But that wasn't the point. The point was to demonstrate physically, in an act, how much he hated black people. And here we have an instance of a woman who decided that 4 black teens that were in the pool, having been invited there by someone that lives in the area, in the community allowed to use that pool, they shouldn't be there. So she started yelling and screaming at them, telling them they shouldn't be there. And the 4 teens began to leave. But that wasn't good enough for her. She began to assault one of them. She actually struck one of the teens in the face. He didn't respond. You know why he didn't respond? Because he didn't want to die. So he was in a completely passive mode and just trying to get out of there. Not wanting to run, because he could die doing that as well. Because this is America. You do anything in America while black, it can cause you to die. Now, eventually the police show up, get the story, the video, and they go to this woman's house, where they go to arrest her for assaulting the teenager, which is illegal. Whereupon she pushes one of the police officers to the ground and bites another one hard enough to break the skin. So now she's looking at 3 counts of assault, 2 accounts of resisting arrest, and 2 accounts of attacking a police officer. Even though she's white, that may not go well for her. Though, of course, she'll probably blubber in front of the judge and get a much lower sentence than anyone else would. Of course, a black person would have just been executed right there on the spot. So again, another instance how America has demonstrated you can't be black in public. Then again, you can't be black in your own backyard either. If you are and you have one of these in your hands, they'll execute you. So it's almost like you can't be black anywhere at any time in America without running the risk of verbal abuse, physical abuse, or death. And what do my people keep telling me about we're in a post-racist world? We're post-racism, man. We're past that kind of thing. Except there are Nazis marching in the streets, and one sits in the Oval Office.